Real Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage.
And anybody coming back behind talking about that they got percentages, knock it off, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, please.
Listen, after December the 9th, you're going to see we don't need nobody.
Right.
We turning up in Oakland, California, San Francisco, Vallejo, Richmond. You know what I mean? Where else? Did I miss anything?
The Bay, man.
The Bay,
The
man.
Bay, man.
That's
Northern
listen,
California,
Hey, listen,
man.
Northern California. That's what we represent, man, and that's
Yes,
what
sir.
this thing right here is for the Bay. But if I can say one thing, too, that I want to send, because we talked about it as Muslims, I want to send special prayers out to everyone that's in the war, especially in Palestine,
Yes.
right? We would like, peace. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
peace. We're peaceful people as Muslims. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna ask that just stop the violence, man. It's too much on the timeline, man. Too much. You know what I mean? It's the kids and everything, man. Please, man. Just we ask for it to just stop.
Please
Just
stop. Please
You know what I'm
stop, man.
saying?
Please stop.
Please, please.
We don't need nobody dying no more on either side, man. So
Yes,
please stop,
no.
man.
Yes.
Also, I gotta ask you this, Bill. You rocked with Shakur tough when he was young, though. There's so many
man.
pictures of Devin and Shakur, and you taking him to practice and giving.
Absolutely. It's hard not to rock with some of these kids, man, that in particular Shakur and Devin, you know what I mean? Because they're so committed. And Shakur has been committed for a long time. Devin, of course, has been committed, and as friends, I enjoyed watching their friendship, you know what I mean? I'm sure they had plans of doing a lot of balling and in life. But, of course, this is a one-man sport, you know what I mean? It's mano y mano,
Although Dev say he do like the new tag team shit.
You been doing your research. I like that.
Yeah. So no, yeah. I think that everyone will find their way back to whatever they had or whatever we had, if we had anything. But right now, this is a competitive sport. It's also a business, and we ain't playing with nobody.
Facts. I'm gonna be honest with you, Bill. This is, I just gotta keep reiterating this. This is a East Oakland guy. If y'all could have seen him in his younger years, these statements that he's making, you can just hear the maturity. You can see it. It's almost like you turning into your guru phase. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many walks of life that you've been through that they have no idea. You saying it, but it sounds like just a brief synopsis. And you like, shot, prison, nigga. Like, no, nigga, this shit is real. It's way more detailed, but you get the picture. It's even that, even the way you speak on it and not dwelling on it. Because I think in the neighborhoods all over the United States, we get caught up in thinking that shit is cool, or we get caught up in thinking that shit is validation or a rite of passage. Like, prison ain't no fucking rite of passage. You know what I'm saying? Nobody that's there want to be there. No street nigga that's worried about the feds coming right now want to be in his position.
No.
Nobody wants to be there. So we got to stop just the narrative overall of where people, because it's almost like when Drake was battling Meek and he said, you losing to an R&B nigga. All right, nigga, if I'm a square, I'm whooping all you gangsta ass niggas ass then. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at that, because that ain't even a thing. Like I was telling Clee, I came from Japan a couple weeks ago, and it's not even a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no, we looking at gangsters, or we not even looking at people with money a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So just us as a people got to get out of that shit. Having a promotion company yourself though, right? When I'm gonna tell you, man, I was just as proud as anybody else when I seen that DHP in the ring. When I seen that shit on that, that's when I knew it was real. I'm like, this shit on the flow now. It's literally on the flow. That's a saying. But that shit was on the flow. How was that, Dev? Just seeing that shit, or just knowing that this shit is official? I'm the boss.
I mean, it's a blessing. It's been a long time coming. We dreamed to be in this position to where we put the work in, we put the groundwork in to be in this position, and now it's finally here. So every time I see it, every time I hear it, I rep it because it's what I believe in, and it's my team. It's us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a thing, and I guess it's a rule amongst the boxing community that phones put up during these sparring sessions. Everybody, all eyes on what's going on, right? There's these infamous dog houses. Is that what y'all call them? You got to quit.
Yeah, you can call it that. Yeah.
Right? And there's these legendary stories about these sparring sessions that happen. Only thing that I know from my research, if you put all the shit together, the only thing that comes back is we at the point now where
Hey, man, we undefeated, man.
we
You know
under
what it is.
there it is, man. That's all I'm trying to say, man. Let this shit be known, man. Let's just stop playing, man. Let's just stop with the bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? But even with that, right? Like just the way that you, Dev, don't go out your way to try to prove nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because I could talk about sparring, things that happen in the gym, or I could talk about all my hardware that I wanted, and under the lights where it counted. And you know what I'm saying? So I put my work in the gym. I've been there with the best of the best, held my own with the best of the best. Did more than hold my own with the best of the best. But now I am the best. So it's no reason for me to talk about sparring.
And you got the real WBA belt, not the regular one.
Yeah, I got the super everything, the top of the top of the line. I got the real shit, the franchise shit, what the secondary titles, the all of them titles.
Now explain that too.
Email.
Oh man, the email was crazy.
The email. I never released the email belt. The email belt. The email belt made me who I am. It made me the fighter that I am today. Cause I remember when they was just doubting me, they were saying email this and email that, but it was motivating me, and it made me the fighter that I am today.
And you know what's funny? Because he shed a light on the business side of boxing, and then everyone started saying, "Oh, well, Lennox Lewis," and then now they say, Boots, and they say a lot of
Tim
different.
Tszyu.
Tszyu, you know what I mean? And they understand it now; it's just a part of the business. But that was a stigma that was put on Dev. There was a calculated smear campaign. You know what I mean? And like everything else, we prevailed with.
It's gonna be legendary though one day. They gonna always remember that.
Yeah.
We in the history books for it. The guy with the franchise. I mean, the guy with the email, and how they try to play me, and how I came out on top.
Can y'all give me some insight on this belt stripping shit that's been going on? Like, right? What is that about?
I don't know. I just know I got all of them. Ain't nobody beat me. Ain't nobody gonna beat me.
So none of your belts got took away.
I don't know nothing about nothing. Ain't nobody took nothing from me. I'm going to go take something from Regis on December the 9th.
Recess. Yeah, he's the champion of recess.
I'm going to go take Regis belt on December the 9th, and then we on to the next.
You still the champion though.
Still the champion.
Still the champion. That's all I was adding. Still the champion.
I heard you talking about these platforms that's starting to lose. Well, I feel like boxing is back, right? I feel like boxing was fucked up for a minute. It was slacking. But some of the legendary platforms we losing. Showbox, I think ESPN is about to die off, right? Like, what do y'all feel about that? Because you fought on Showtime before, right?
Yeah. I started on Showbox. That was my first big platform. I think that is. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not happy with it. Of course, Showbox made me the fighter that I am today. It's open. New doors are gonna open. It's gonna be some more players that come in and take over. And I'm excited to see what happens.
Is this motherfucker Jared Anderson just another face in the crowd? Because I don't know how a heavyweight even is talking about what you got going on. I don't understand.
I don't know how a boxer talking about street shit. That's weird.
Man, no, for real.
Prize fighters, big money makers.
Big money makers,
man.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
nigga talking about if I see you on the streets.
What do you mean, nigga? Like, stop.
Listen, and then we know the streets, right? They bigger than the streets. Like Champ, he's bigger than the streets.
Way
You know
bigger
what
than
I'm
the
saying?
streets.
He's bigger than the streets. And let me say this for any street nigga that might want to get mad. If you got an opportunity to have a guy that come up in the streets, that's taking care of niggas in the streets, that's providing jobs for niggas in the streets, why would you want him to do anything else other than that street shit? When you got one that's taking care of the streets where we don't have to be in the streets, that's real mob shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they be acting like they know what mob shit is.
Nah,
That's why
they
they
come
be
on,
talking
man.
mob and and they'd do better at McDonald's with a job.
Yeah,
you know what I
facts.
mean? And they talking
Facts.
about mob.
Facts.
Ain't no, listen, if it ain't no cohesiveness and it ain't family and it ain't no structure, right, then it never was mob shit to me.
Right.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
believe that.
Right, and the nigga that really ran the mob, he had enough money that he could pick a guy like Gary Payton, right? He pick a guy like Jason Kidd, right? They pick a guy like Hook. All the niggas with the money used to pick the niggas and say, okay, now this is what we do. I'm gonna get the money and you gonna get me out of it, right? Yeah. And you can have all this shit, just get me out of it, right? That's the mob shit.
Right.
When I
Is that
told
not- is that not mob shit?
when I was on Sway, I explained to them in the Bay Area, we call that a D-boy contract.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So I was saying probably the only rappers that didn't do it was like the delinquents, because they
Right.
was grinding. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else,
Let's go through it. Let's go through it. So, Richie Rich was with Oh Boy, right? Then Short, he was with them people, right? Yeah. And then you, Pooh Man,
Bruce,
Dangerous Dame.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody
That was
had
the thing.
somebody.
D-boy
That was the
contract.
thing.
The
That was
D-boy
the thing.
contract.
That was thinking, and I almost felt like, you know, it was a marriage. But see, what I did was I was with Yo-Yo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
By the
we had
way,
a
Bill,
relationship.
I just got to tell you, the urban legend, that I Want to Be Down remix Brandy verse was about you. So they say Yo-Yo verse on I Want to Be Down remix was
listen.
about Bill. That's an urban legend.
Oh, Yolanda, she's a very beautiful woman. You know, I wish her nothing but the best and well.
Shout out Yo-Yo.
Yeah, shout out Yo-Yo. She's a real gem, man. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie though, Bill. You know I'm younger than you. So I grew up looking at Yo-Yo on TV like, that's a fine woman, right? So when the East Oakland nigga knocked her, I was kind of like, God damn, this nigga Bill's amazing, man.
Right. I didn't do real good with the guys, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I chose to just hang out with a, you know, a super talented
As you
female
should.
Yeah.
rap
Yeah.
actress,
For
so
sure.
on and so forth. You know?
Definitely.
But that was during my time and my growing up, it was always a marriage. It wasn't never about the street guy then getting on wax and telling everything he did in the streets.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? No, you take the money, and then, you know what I'm saying? And you invest it, you know, give it to somebody and try to make right on the wrongs that you was doing, not scream on the mic. And no offense, you know, to that kind of music, because, you know, maybe there's a lot of people that like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they serve in the audience. But I'm just saying this, coming up, the D-boys wasn't just out there like that. Their business wasn't out there like that.
Champ, I ain't gonna, we ain't gonna hold you long. We saw the amazing workout you did, man. It looked like you want to take off and run right now down the street, man. You know what I'm saying? Clee asked you about, having sex and shit, but I want to ask you about the food, because your dad said after that workout, your cook had you something ready,
Yeah.
and so you do another workout, and then he said maybe a snack. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be like a shake or something like that. It depends where we at in camp. Sometimes it's a shake. Sometimes it's a meal. But we just make adjustments as we go on, as the weight goes up and down and whatever, and how I'm feeling, how hungry I am, and yeah.
December 9th, we bringing that pain, man. I said we, nigga. I'm clear about what side I'm on, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You niggas don't want to give me no interview. I don't fuck what you niggas on. I'm telling you right now, I ain't switching, nigga. I'm Devin Haney, nigga.
Yes,
you know what I'm
yes,
saying?
sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Team Dev,
Team
man.
Dev. And my daughter, I'm taking my daughter to fight. Her birthday is December 10th.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I told her it might be a parade on Greenside the next day. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It might be a parade on Greenside. You know what I'm saying? We might get Dev in a box shed. We don't know what this shit might be like. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I love, man. I love us, man. I love the town. You know what I'm saying? I love what you did, Bill. You know what I'm saying? As far as what y'all built here together as a father and son duo, and partners too, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, old school parents, it was just like, go in there and do that, and nigga, don't say nothing. Don't ask me nothing, nigga, just do it. I'm gonna whoop your ass
I
if
ain't
you
your
don't.
friend, I'm your motherfucking
I ain't your
daddy.
friend. But
No, but it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't feel right if I wasn't doing it with my main man, the one that I started with. I couldn't picture it no other way. So that's why when he wasn't able to go to Australia, it was like it hurt. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know how to take it. Every day I used to just be thinking about him and thinking what he would be doing
Right.
and what would be going on if he was there. And
Well, it's
then,
crazy because we'll talk, and I'll be thinking the same thing, and we talk. You're like, "What's up?" I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Oh, everything good, everything good. What you on?" I'm like, I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
Chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm just never say nothing.
But no, literally. And I'll be thinking like, damn, what he thinking? but I didn't want to make him feel bad that he wasn't able to make it. I know he didn't want to make me feel bad. So we were just trying to keep uplift each other's spirits and Allah is a perfect planner. He make no mistakes. So in the ninth inning, he brought him in, and he was able to make history with me. Together we did it, and again on December the 9th.
December 9th.
Make history again. Two
Hey,
division
Dev,
champs.
I got one more thing too, man. I gotta say this, man. You been fresh as a motherfucker lately, man. What you doing, man? Is you like I've been watching, nigga? I watch you, nigga. I've been watching your outfits, nigga. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You been fresh as a motherfucker. Like I said, Dev putting a lot of effort in them outfits, man.
Yeah, I mean, man, I just take my time and I like what I like, and I like to express myself, with what I'm wearing, whether it's jewelry, whether it's clothes, whatever it is, and the people like it, I like it.
You been putting that shit on,
man. You look good, you feel good.
Hey,
you
you gotta-
feel good,
you-
you win.
you gotta-
when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you fight good. So
You got a bad motherfucker thrifting too. Whoever getting them old boxing tees, nigga, I'll pay
man, that'd be
attention,
me.
nigga.
That'd be
Oh,
me.
that'd be you.
I be doing
Okay.
I be doing all my own shopping.
Okay.
And it's therapeutic for me. I like to shop. I like to get my mind off boxing sometimes and just shop and go look at different stuff and.
Yeah, I seen you in LA before with a bunch of bags.
So let me tell you, like, so what as a family, right? So when Dev said, all right, so we all going out, right? We go, whether it's dinner, whether it's a club, whether it's whatever. So the thing is like, so what is Dev wearing, right? So how dressed is he getting, right? Yeah. So sometimes he'll come out and he'll be dressed and be like, damn, I didn't know you was gonna dress down. And then sometimes he come out and I just say, all right, I'm going home. I'm going home. Listen, he said, you ain't going? No, I'm not going.
That sounds like, well, I never understood that, but now I see it. When I got that shit on, you
got
like,
that
man,
shit on.
listen.
I'm going home.
Brother,
You know what I'm talking about?
he be in the middle of the restaurant like this. Like,
No, when you got that shit on, you feel different.
You feel different,
You feel
yeah.
good and all that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So,
yeah.
and I always like to see him fucking with it. He dresses.
nah, he
and
love it
fucks
every
with
time he
I
tell
love
me,
it.
Man, I
damn,
love it.
champ, then what's them?
Yeah,
Champ, what's
I
that? Oh,
love
you
it.
look
I
good.
love it.
He
Yeah, I love
always,
it.
he
I love
he
it.
always let me
Until
know.
he tell me where to go, get it at, and
Yeah.
then I say,
I don't
nah,
tell him the prices though, cause he fall out.
Yeah, oh no, oh hell no.
Hey, Bill, you ain't lost that, huh?
Always
no.
downplay. Oh, pop, it was
no.
just, it was on sale.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
man.
Man, a lot has changed, man. I remember some years ago,
Yeah.
you came and picked me up, man. You took me to some. You see that watch right there? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
"This a bitch." That motherfucker cost 88,000. I'm like, God damn, man.
Champ to raise the bar on us, man.
Champ to raise the bar.
Down, man. You know what I'm saying? Kick back. You know what I'm saying?
I say that to say that, Dev, you get it honest.
You got it honest,
for
yeah.
sure.
He faking now.
Don't tell him that. He ain't gonna slow down. If you tell him that, he ain't gonna slow down.
Get it honestly, man.
No, I appreciate it, Clee.
December 9th, man. Regis Prograde. We coming out with that W. And Bill, I gotta say this too. Throughout all this shit talking, you have did a hell of a job at just promoting this fight, letting the people know that y'all didn't go pick no bum.
Oh,
This dude is good. He's gonna bring a tough fight. He's a New Orleans cat. He ain't coming to play. So I'm glad you is saying this shit because none of Dev's shit came easy. So I'm glad you saying this. But I'm saying that to say you've been doing a hell of a job.
Thank
You know
you,
what I'm
brother.
saying? As far as people keep trying to bait you and bait you and bait you. And if they know anything about your history, man, you know what I'm saying?
Leave the fuck
Leave the fuck alone. So I'm saying, but you've been doing a great job. I'm saying that to say you've become a professional along with your son.
Oh, absolutely.
Some of these niggas just be along for the ride.
Man, he's worth it, man. He's
Yeah.
worth it. And it continues to raise the bar and continues to raise the bar for our family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy, man. December the 9th, we turning up, man.
turning up.
Chase Center,
Hey,
man.
man.
You turning
Home of the
up.
Golden
You know
State
what I'm saying?
Warriors,
Frisco.
home
Yes, sir.
of Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Let's make this a good one, man. Everybody come out. It's gonna be on pay-per-view, on DAZN. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a good time.
Dev, lead the people with something, man.
I mean, tune in December 9th, the whole Bay Area. Everybody come out, support. It's going to be a huge event, for the Bay. We bringing big-time boxing, the biggest event ever as far as boxing back to the Bay for the people.
Devin Haney, Regis Prograde, December 9th, Chase Center. And we out, man. Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Stay all blue.
They all blue.
I'm just trying to stay racked up like you.
Put an 8 in a 1 and do magic. Tryna stretch hair on like elastic. Eco-friendly drug dealer, I don't waste no plastic. Use all 4 corners of that baggie. All I ever wanted was a bankroll. So I pull up on Champ before the bank close. Say no to stank hoes and stank clothes. No paramedic pimpin', nigga, we don't save hoes. Yeah,